Greetings friends! Today I want to make a quick guide on my favorite way to make around 18 divines per hour in the new Path of Exile Mirage League. As you probably already figured out from the title and thumbnail, I am talking about pure Legion farming. I will provide the Atlas tree in the description of this video along with all useful links for you to purchase the necessary items. This strategy uses all available Atlas points and all available Scarab slots for maximum efficiency, but that doesn't mean you can do it otherwise, it is just less effective. Before starting this strategy, I recommend Scrying, a good divination card to Dunes, as it's the most efficient map for Legion, nothing else comes even close. I have scryed Defiled Cathedral for the Apothecary and 7 Years Bad Luck cards, but you can choose other cards from other maps that have more common and guaranteed profits. I just like farming jackpot drops. Another recommendation that I have is a character that uses a Headhunter. It is the most effective way to farm Legion because of the sheer amount of rare monsters providing us huge buffs to damage and survivability. If you are interested in such a build, feel free to check out the description of this video for my Omni Tornado Shot Deadeye. It is ideal to purchase in bulk the two main consumables for this strategy, which are Timeless Astrolobes and Legion Scarab of Eternal Conflict at a cheaper price. If you just get them one by one, it will cost you more, so buying them slowly at a lower rate will save you more money in the long run, affecting your currency per hour. The other Scarabs are very cheap, costing you less than 1 chaos per. Depending on what modifiers you get from the astrolobes, this will influence the amount of currency you can squeeze out of your maps, but it is always worth using it. The more maps you do and complete, the more modifiers you will get, resulting in more currency. The vault at the end might be at times underwhelming, but sometimes more than often, it will pay you with a Valdo's puzzle box. The Scarabs used for this strategy are 1 Legion Scarab of Officer, 1 Legion Scarab of Eternal Conflict, and 3 regular Legion Scarabs. To get all 5 map slots for Scarabs, you will have to do the 10 Boss Maven Invitation and complete a Nightmare map. There is a case to be made to replace 2 of the 3 regular Legion Scarabs with 2 Legion Scarabs of Treasure. However, upon trying this myself, I highly advise against it, because double dipping on the increased difficulty of monsters is very tough to deal with. It might make you spend less time in a map overall if your character is overpowered, but the loot is overall the same, if not worse, compared to having 2 extra legions. And the frustration you get after getting one-shotted is just not worth it. For the maps you choose to run, you have 2 options. 8 modded tier 16 maps that you can just craft yourself by valing or purchasing them at 5 chaos each. But if you do them yourself, the failed maps can just be pumped into the mappers from King's March, providing extra value, especially considering the amount of gold we are farming. Alternatively, you can go one step further and use the new Mirage maps, so the mechanic covers the entire area instead of just a portion. Those also should be 8 modded and preferably not have any more monster life modifiers or energy shield as life, because the combination with the increased difficulty and rewards modifiers will make them way harder to kill. However, such a map will cost you a minimum of 40 chaos orbs, but it is definitely worth it. The only pain is obtaining them, because you will have to live search and purchase one by one if you don't want to overspend your currency. The reason why it is so worth it is because inside the Mirage, Legions have a chance to contain a special monster that will drop you special incubators called Honored, Miraged and Sacred, all of which sell very fast at a very good price of 12 chaos, 20 chaos and 60 chaos respectively. Depending on the time of the day, they can even fetch a better price because they are the best incubators to use at the moment. So even a single sacred incubator will pay for your entire map cost, resulting in more currency. However, that also means spending more time in the map, and there is a chance you will not encounter the special monster in the Mirage, so it is best to treat this like a gamble. The way you can tell which monster it is by its sheer size. The new Mirage trapped in the Legion stasis are quite large and look like some sort of golem. In comparison, the regular Legion monsters are all humanoids in uniforms and armor. That is it for my favorite way to farm divines in the new Mirage League. I hope this information was useful to you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Exile.